How's it going? Good. What happened?
We were turning and he turned into me in my bumper. I turned into, when the light turned green, I turned into my lane and he had the quick right and somehow he ran into me.
No, okay. I left from here, my light was green. This is that intersection right there. My light was green, so I had the right of way. His light had to have been either red or yellow.
No, it was green.
No, mine was green.
It was green.
Yeah, mine was green because there was a car in front of me.
Okay. Sir, can I have you go back to your vehicle, please? So where were you going? Were you going south?
Riverside?
Were you going this way?
No, we were going this way.
So you're going that way?
Yeah. We were leaving Riverside, turning into my lane. I didn't even go to the right.
Were you on Airport Road?
Yeah. Here.
Okay. So were you at the light right there?
Yeah, and he said, you can ask him, we are the green light.
We did.
And
Okay, you were with him, right?
Yes, I was in the passenger seat.
Okay.
He had the quick right. He said the right of it.
And you were trying to turn right
and
here?
I was turning in my lane because the light showed green for me. And he turned into there, and we saw we were fine. He turned in perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden
he turned in
he went
perfectly
into
fine, and then out of nowhere we just feel it. Boom.
Okay. So you were in the turn lane, correct? Right here at this light?
Yes, sir.
And where was this vehicle? Was he...
This one on the right.
So he was in the left lane when you were in the turn lane?
He was in this door. He was leaving. He was at the light right there. The one leaving to turn into.
And he was turning this way?
No, the airport.
He was making a right?
Yeah.
And you were making a left?
No, I was turning into the same road he was, and then he went on top of my car.
Where's the damage?
Right here.
Okay. So you weren't turning right here?
Into this street this way?
No. See the light right there?
Where were you coming from?
I was leaving Riverside.
Okay, so you were coming from that way?
And we were turning
Okay,
this
so
way.
you were coming from this way?
Yeah, we were
And
turning
you
this
turned
way.
to the left.
And you're
Yeah,
making
turn
a
to the
left
left.
onto airport?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also, I think he might have gotten confused and he got on the other.
Yeah, but we had the green light. He's lying right there now.
So you're making a left onto airport from
Yes, sir.
Riverside?
Yeah.
Okay.
then
And where was this vehicle?
on your side? On this side. Trying to turn into...
So he was making a right onto airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's when you guys
I
collided.
guess he
Okay, now
didn't
that
see
makes
me. Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Sorry, sir. Kind of scared of me.
Alright. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, registration, insurance?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Registration?
Do you have insurance?
It's on your phone. I just...
Do you have a driver's license? No.
No me importa si le enseño ese. Este es el viejo.
What?
Pues el de este. Que no tiene papel.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Here already have his provisional. We haven't gotten it yet, but we have the
paper.
slip where he passed his test. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Okay. Yeah, with the restricted, you can't have anyone with you.
But I have...
But with the provisional, you said you passed it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have my provisional.
We haven't printed, like gone to the MVD, but he has a slip and I can provide that
Okay.
if needed. So we
Oh,
haven't
yes,
gotten it.
I believe you. What's a good phone number? Alright guys, I'll be back, okay? Alrighty, sir. Tell me what happened.
I just had put gas in my car. I left through that entrance right there, and I just went down to the light. My light was green, and I took a right. That's all I did.
So you were making a ride onto airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right at this. Yeah, right at the building.
That's disgusting.
So I had to, because there was even a car in front of me, and that car in front of me didn't even like really stop because the light was green, and I just went with that car because my side was green.
So both sides are going to be green, regardless. Both sides will be green if the light was green. So you're telling me you're making a right onto airport, light was green.
Yes.
You have an arrow, or was
No,
it just green?
Just a solid green.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
But what side did? But it hit his on the right hand side, didn't it?
Yes.
Well, then how? If it hit the right hand side, I mean, I did feel something. Don't get me wrong, I did feel something. But if his is on the right,
Because he told me he's making a left onto airport from Riverside.
I know. But this is a. nothing happened to the car. It's the wheel. But see, not even the wheel's not even scratched.
Okay.
So if I hit him on this side, I should have hit him on this side, didn't I? One time?
Was that always there right there?
Which? This?
Yeah.
That happened at the house.
See, so that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I did I found something.
Was that always there?
I did.
Which?
That.
Okay, then that's the one. And then that, okay, I didn't
Right
see
there?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Do you have driver? Yeah, I already got that. Do you have registration insurance? Thank you. Thank you.
So what? His light should have been a solid green also?
I am gonna ask again and see if he had an arrow or not.
I don't know. I just thought.
Because both sides would be green, but it's hard to say because, well, both of you guys were turning at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I never paid attention when the light turns green like that another light would be green.
Yeah. So when
thought
both sides are gonna be green like that.
I thought when my light was green, I thought this light was red.
Yeah, it was. So airport was red, and Riverside is green, and he's coming from Riverside, making a left turn onto airport.
And I was making a right.
Yes,
And my
and
light
you were
was green.
Yeah. So both of you guys were making a turn at the same time with the green light. So I'm gonna clarify and see if he had an arrow or not, because you're telling me you didn't have an arrow, correct?
My side, no.
Okay.
Mine was just the solid greens. That's all it was.
Okay. What's a good phone?
No, I work in the office.
Oh, okay. All right, sir. I'll be right back. Okay. Stay out of the cold. All right. Did you have an arrow? A green arrow?
Yeah.
You did have a green arrow.
Yes, sir.
Both of you admitting you get a green arrow.
Sure, I did.
Okay. Positive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll be back. Okay. All right, sir. Here's your stuff back. Okay. This is gonna be the incident number for the
I
crash
just have
report.
one question.
Yes, sir.
If my light's green and I'm turning right and there's a car next to me and it's going to turn left, how can all three cars meet up at the intersection though?
He's telling me he has the arrow. There's an arrow.
That's like so weird.
I don't know. So,
I just-
for me, looking at it right here, so you were in the right lane, correct?
Yeah, because I was going to turn
Yeah,
right.
you were gonna make a
'Cause
right-
Right now
right
it's
turn.
green, right?
Yes. So now it's going to be turning green now. Now, if we look at that light, see how it's green? And now it's going to be green on the other side. See how it's green on your side as well?
But it's this first set of lights here.
Yeah, see that light that just turned yellow right there? Was that the green light that you were looking at?
No, this one that just turned green, just this one right here.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, this one right here.
So you were making
Right.
right here?
No, I went on this side street right here, and I was going down, and I took a right.
So you're going straight on airport?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were making a right turn?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is if he's coming straight, if I'm turning this way and he's coming straight, and if there was a car next to me on this side, there wasn't, but if there would be, how can all three cars be going in the intersection?
That makes sense now.
What did he tell you?
I didn't know that you were going straight on airport and you were making a right turn right here. So that's what happened?
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I just gassed up from here and I went to the, I don't know what's that.
Did you notice where that car was at?
Which one?
The one that hit?
Like I said, the light was green. There was a car in front of me. He turned right away. Like he didn't even like slow down, not even that much, because the light was green. He took off, and I ran right behind him. And then I was on the far left lane. So that's when he just like appeared, and I just felt like the car like kind of like jerked. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't like make sense.
Okay, yeah.
That's my point.
I mean, I get where you're coming from now. Because now you're finding... Because I initially thought you were right here on this road making a right onto airport.
Yeah, it's this road here making a right onto airport.
So that's where you were at?
This first set of lights right here. This one that just turned green.
So you were making a right onto this
No.
road? No.
I was leaving the gas station here.
And
I
then
got
you
to
made a
Adams,
left?
So I made a left here, and then I made a right.
To go onto airport?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I
Now,
was going
okay,
back
okay.
home.
So yeah, you see those set of lights that are green right now?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the lights for airport road, not for the...
to be going straight.
Yes. So now there's going to be another set of lights that are currently red.
But the light that was facing me was green.
So yeah, see that light right there? The red one?
Yeah.
It's about to turn green. See how that car is going? And the lights are still red on that side? That car has an arrow.
Yeah. But, okay, so mine's green. See, mine turns green, so how could he have an arrow?
I might see what happened because you might have been looking at that green right there that's on the end and not the actual light that's right there. Because you see the two lights that are right there? You might have been, while you were looking to make a right-hand turn, you probably saw the green light right there and thought...
But I mean, this is my first time driving.
I know that. I get that.
I mean, I saw the green light. The green light was there. Another car was in front of me. I just followed that car.
Was the car going straight or was
No,
it turning?
it was turning also to the right. That's what I'm telling you. That I don't understand how it's working. My understanding, if you have a green light, you have a right.
Yeah, I get that. I'm a little lost.
That's what I did. I mean, we could drive over there, or we could walk over there, or whatever you want to do, and to explain to you more.
No, I believe you. Like, I'll do that after when you guys leave. I'll kind of just look at everything and see.
But
yeah, they were telling me they were making a left. See how those cars are turning right there?
yeah,
They said they had an arrow, and they were
but
making.
they couldn't tell. Well, yeah, they're going to have an arrow now because that light's red.
Yeah,
See, so now it turned green, so I have the right of way.
that light is to airport. The lights are still red to turn or go straight this way.
Yeah, but I was taking a right, so it's green. See, it's green right there. Where the walk-in sign is at the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the lights for airport. Those aren't the lights for the actual street you're on to make a right onto airport. So that's what I'm saying is you might have been looking at the green light right there when it had turned green, but didn't realize that the light was red when you were looking.
I don't know.
It's hard to say because did it happen so fast?
Yeah, I know it was a green light. I know. I'm not...
Oh, crap. Okay. All right. So that incident number is going to have the crash report number with everyone's information, okay? That I gave you. Yes. I wrote it down right there. That number right there. You're just going to call your insurance and let them know you're involved in an accident, okay? So, what I'm going to put in the report, no one's going to get cited. Because it's hard. It's hard. Because I can't initially say, oh, I was here when I saw it. You know what I mean? You guys were the only ones that were here to see it. Now, if you guys had a witness, that'd be great. Because he would tell me where you were at and where he was at and what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no one's going to get cited, okay?
I know, I understand that, but I mean... I know my light was green. I know.
I'm not saying that it wasn't.
No, I know. I understand. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You're doing a job. But I just don't understand how my light could be green and he's saying that it's an arrow and he's going. But how can you have an arrow when my light's green?
Yeah.
I'm going to drive over there and I'm going to turn straight and see.
Okay. And if you see anything, just feel free to call the records number, okay?
But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out this
Just be
entrance
careful,
here,
okay?
Go to the traffic light.
Okay.
I'm going to go straight. What is it? It is Riverside, right?
Yeah.
If you go straight.
Yeah, if you go straight, that'll take you into
And then
Riverside.
I'm going to turn around and come back and see if there's an arrow or not.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. All right. You be
Okay.
safe, okay? Be
Thank
safe
you.
doing that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Here's your stuff back. Here's the crash report number, okay? So nobody's going to be getting cited, okay?
Okay.
Nobody's going to get cited. He's not going to get cited because he can barely remember what happened, okay? You won't be cited either, okay?
Yes, sir.
So you're just going to call your insurance, let them know what happened, and give them that crash number, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
we're
Alright.
gonna let our insurance know,
Yes.
so his insurance won't cover that.
His insurance will be on the report, but I'll put what each of you guys said, and then from there the insurance companies will look what you guys told me, and it's all recorded. Okay.
He had already given you the insurance, though, right?
Yeah,
so
I
he
got
kind
a
of
picture of
admitted
it.
to it, right?
Yeah, he basically admitted
Yeah.
it to
I was
me.
can I get your
Oh.
can I get your
Oh, then if he already asked, then just call your insurance and let them know you already have insurance.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank
All
you
right.
for your
No
time.
problem. No problem.
Thank you.
You guys be safe. Okay. Don't drive.